congratulations on the movie. You guys all did such a wonderful job. I think fans are going to love it. I love learning about the behind the scenes of the making of a movie and maybe things that you won't read in the press notes. What do you think might surprise people to learn about the making of Respect?
We rehearsed a lot before we actually started filming. A lot of times when you film, you start and you're filming and rehearsing all at the same time. But there was a lot of rehearsal that happened prior to the film starting to actually shoot its principal photography. And that was very important. I think for me, it gave me a chance to really bond with Skye, which was necessary as we worked out our, what we were going to be singing and how we would be singing it, and to spend time with her prior to beginning the filming process. So I think there was a level of intimacy for all the characters involved prior to beginning to actually shoot, because there had been that time of rehearsal prior to that.
It's not often I get to talk to someone who's won 6 Tony Awards. And I'm just going to, which is amazing. Since nobody's recording this and it's just you and me, which one do you think was your favorite?
Because no one's recording it. It's just you and me talking, right?
Right, exactly.
I don't have a favorite. I've been asked this question before. I don't have a favorite because it's like children. I mean, although people say, oh, yes, sometimes you do have a favorite child. Each role and each role that I've won a Tony for is special to me for different and very specific reasons. So I don't have a favorite. They're all special to me in a different way. It's probably a boring answer.
No, I completely get it. Well, let's go a different question. If you could go back in time tonight or today and go back to one of those performances, one of those 6 performances, and redo it tonight, just, to take it in again, which one might you want to go back to?
I think I would probably want to go back to Billie Holiday and just try again. That was one of the most difficult roles I've ever had to play. And every night I would, at the end of it, I would feel like, oh, I could have done this, or, oh, I missed this, or, oh, I didn't feel fully settled in to what she was going through in that moment. So even though I've done that role 3 different times on Broadway, in London, and in the film version, I feel like I'm not done with her. I feel like I still need to go back and work on it.
I sort of understand. I am very excited for Julian Fellowes' The Gilded Age. And I heard that it takes place in the same universe as Downton Abbey. I don't know if that is that true?
Well, it takes place at the very end of the 19th century going into the 20th century. So Gilded Age is a little bit before that, because this is the 1890s.
Got it.
Yeah, so we're a little bit before that, but it's an era that there's a lot that went down that a lot of people, I mean, we don't know our history like we should. And Julian Fellowes has really done his research, and it's an incredible world to sort of step into. I've always wanted to be a part of a costume drama, and now I am. And the wonderful thing about it is there's a whole, the Black community in New York during that time was a very specific society that has not really been portrayed on film yet. And so I'm so excited that we're going to get a chance to see that, and to see, their world, our world, what it was during that time, because so many people just think, Black people were slaves, and then they were servants, and then, then they were fighting for their rights, and now here they are. I mean, there's so much that needs, the ignorance is there. So, as Sherilyn Ifill, the president of the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, said, use the tools in your toolbox to change the narrative, to create the narrative. And so that's happening here with the Gilded Age. So I'm really pleased that people are going to see that. And it's not made up. This is historic. This is this stuff actually happened.
Cannot wait. Again, congrats on this film. I wish you nothing but the best. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. You too.